Wednesday? Yes. Wednesday because I'm wearing red. Yes, it is our red read day. It's already 6:27. I am just in my not gonna give a darn era this week because that didn't feel right for a minute. They're putting these in here, but it is right. I've done it every day for 2 years now. Not in my give a darn era. Yeah, I'm just gonna get there when I get there. Actually, that's kind of untrue because I've been there mostly early-ish most of the days. Anyway, yesterday we had a conference on the phone at 7:15, and so I was there early to make sure that, not early, I was on the early side to make sure that I was ready. I was gonna show you something really quick that I picked up. It is from the Moffat Girls, I think, yes. The Moffat Girls, this one printed off, kind of weird, because it doesn't have the white background. Not really sure why that happened. These are what they look like on the screen. But anyway, there's some roll and do games. And I got these for some of my English learners and for some of my kids that just are at a place where they need to learn phonics. And there's a variety of different games. I did mine back to back, not on purpose, but it worked out. It worked out fine. So these are the, I bought a bundle of them and there's like hundreds of games. I printed out 2 from each little different game category, but tells you up here what they are. Bye honey, love you. These are CVCE words, and then they have, I haven't printed out any of the other ones. I printed out CVC, CVCE, but they have blends, are controlled. I can't remember what some of the other ones are. Digraphs, maybe. Anyway, phonetic concepts. But I'm gonna take these in. I laminated them, but this lamination is just what I get from Sam's Club. Yeah. And it's great lamination, but it doesn't wipe off very easily. So I'm gonna take these, I laminated them just so they would last. I'm going to put them in one of those little sleeves for dry erase. So, anywho, that's upside down. All they require are some of those little Unifix cubes, which I'm gonna ask a kindergarten friend if I can borrow a handful of those, and dice, and a dry erase marker, and a sleeve. So, I'm gonna give these a whirl this week, next week, whenever. But, just trying to do some things to support the kids who need a lot of extra support. Anyway, hold please. I don't think did I do this yet? I'm feeling kind of just that, and I think it's just all this, I don't know. I always blame the weather. Let's just blame the weather. It's a change in weather, and I feel like there's maybe some stuff in the air. You know, our fall festival is Friday night, and that's outside, and I might pay for that. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'm gonna get going. It is now 6:31. I gotta go. I'll be there by 7. Anyway, talk to you after school. No, I won't. No, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, so we have, I don't know. I don't even know what I have today. I know I don't have a special, which stinks. I've had 1 prep today. I've had 1 prep this week out of 3. Wow. But I did get a lot done yesterday. Monday we had that meeting. Today, no prep. It stinks. It stinks when you can't work at work, except for the teaching part, which is all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is oh so late, and I don't care. I'll get there when I get there. It's fine. This is my latest I think I've ever left this year. 6:30 right now. I'm ready. All I have to do is finish this up and walk out the door. But yesterday I had a class online that I had to take. I signed up for. It wasn't a mandatory class, it was just the one I chose to take, about our reading program that we use, Freckle, and learned a couple new things, but they didn't work for me. So I'm a little bit sad about that. It was supposed to, but it didn't. Hold please. So the online practice forum is Freckle. It's a Renaissance product. It goes with the STAR testing. Anyway, I was supposed to, at least from my interpretation, be able to give them sight word practice, but it won't allow me to. It won't allow me to assign that, which is a bummer. So I'm gonna look into that a little bit more. Probably it's a me thing. Anyway, I woke up just kind of bleh today. I don't feel sick. I just feel kind of like cloggy. Is that a thing? Is that an actual diagnosis? How are you feeling? Anyway, I need to stop. Will I? Absolutely not. Today, my partner's out again, and tomorrow, which stinks. The sub yesterday he's a very nice sub, but for whatever reason, tried to dismiss the kids 10 minutes early. And so we had to corral them back and say, no, not yet. And then left and didn't do the after school duty. So I did it, which is fine. I'm not bitter at all. No, it was fine. I just, I don't know. It's just weird. And he was leaving as I was walking back in from that duty. So, Anyway, it's fine. Hopefully the sub today shows up and does all the things. That's all we ask. Just do everything, you know. Anyway, today, just our normal, getting an email. Oh boy, not sure what. Today, normal stuff, groups, all the things, EL. We're doing, what do we do? Oh, we're still finishing up a chunk of passages that I found. Did I buy it? Probably. It was either bought or free, but I feel like I did. I bought it a couple years ago or last year. It was bats and spiders and owls. So we're learning about those. We're pulling out answers to questions, highlighting, doing those things. So that's what we're doing in EL. Regular groups. Last time we met, we did the Benchmark Advanced book. The time before that, we were talking hurricanes. I think we're gonna finish up the hurricanes foldable for the next couple of sessions, and that's it. So I'm gonna get going, and it's 6:34. Wow, I gotta go, and I will catch up with you after school. Happy Thursday after school. I'm tired. So just to give you a little indication of the day I've had, I just spent about 2 minutes looking for my phone. It was around my neck. So the sub that my partner teacher has is amazing. She formerly taught in Alaska, and she is amazing. So thank goodness, because that makes having a sub doable. It still was a wild and crazy day, but we just have some kids that are just not understanding how to be kind or how to treat people nicely. And so I just, yikes, yeah. It's been a bit of a wild ride, but tomorrow's Friday, so that isn't sad. That'll make your whole day right there. I'm getting a little irritated at our ability to not put Humphrey and Junie B. Jones in the nonfiction, not to put them in the nonfiction, you know what I mean. Anyway, pretty sure this is not nonfiction, pretty sure. Anyway, so it's all good. It's just the give a darn that's broken. It makes me sad, but we'll get there eventually, right? Or we'll get to 5th grade, or we'll do 4th grade over. I don't know. I quit. Anyway, it was honestly, it was a fairly good morning. Was great. Afternoon was a little bit dicey. I feel like I could just put that on repeat over and over and over again because it is the truth. Afternoons are tricky, and mostly it's because it's a long day. I think that's mostly it. We feed them and then they get this extra energy, you know? We feed them lunch. Maybe we should just not and just keep going and then get out earlier and they can have a late lunch. I don't know. Anyway, I'm totally teasing. We are working on in small groups. We did some more of our inferencing packet that I showed you the other day. Just pulled something in my arm. That didn't feel good. We are about a third of the way through. I might just at some point, maybe I'll offer extra credit if kids finish at home, like maybe the last 4 or 5 or 6. We'll see. Because I have so many good things that I copied off for the months of October and November. And those months go so quickly. October goes, not as quickly. November, because we have fall break finally. What we have is the week of Thanksgiving off. Instead of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday, we have the whole week. So it's not a real fall break because we would normally have at least 2 of those days off, but it is still lovely when it comes, especially if you're the one hosting Thanksgiving. It ends up being a very busy week, but at least, I can get my groceries got and my food cooked and then be exhausted on Monday morning, but that's okay. Just kidding. I love Thanksgiving and I love having family and I love all those things. So 'tis the season, yay. What else? We did some little stars. I'll show you this. Our social worker sent these around, and we are pledging to stand up against bullying. And so we decorated these. They put their names on them, cut them out. It was like a 10-minute project, which I love because it gives them something little to do that is not the typical, but yet it's quick. And we can feel like it's something fun, but I don't have to give up, my teaching time, which is very precious because we just never have enough of it. With the redirection of behaviors, I've noticed that teaching time is less and less every year. But also just with, the amount of material that I have to get through. I don't think I really have much else to say. I got my mail put away. This morning I finished it up. Yesterday I did some after my training. I still had like 20 minutes, so I did that. And then I think that is about it. Yeah, I always tell them keep on trucking, and that's what we're doing. We're just keeping on trucking. We're just doing all the things. Yeah, I told you what we did in small group. Oh, EL, we were still working on our bats. Today we read Bats, Spiders, and Owls. Today we read the passage called Spider Soup. It's really gross because spiders inject poison into insects and whatever else they're eating. They liquefy them and then they slurp them back up. Yum. So anyway, they thought that was totally disgusting and they loved it. Anyway, that's all I have to share. I'm going to get going. I'm going to do a few things, and I'm just going to go home and rest. So there. And I will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's going to be a long one. It's our fall festival, which is awesome, but long. So it goes from, I think, 5 to 8. Yay. And then there's cleanup afterwards, but honestly, I really hope they have others to do some of that. Last year, we put away all our stuff and everybody, just works quick and fast and gets it all done. And we're doing tic-tac-toe, I think. We don't have to do any work. Well, I mean, we have to work at the festival, but like the PTSA gets it all ready. And we just signed up for what game we wanted to run, and that's it. So, I have my ponytail holder because I doubt that Well, if there's any wind at all, it's going up. If there's any wind at all, I'm going to be really sad because that's hard on my respiratory system. Hold, please. So last night we finished up a series we were watching called The Perfect Couple. It is based on a novel from Ellen Hildebrand, and it was really good. We were guessing to the very end on who done it, and it was not the we had guessed every character at some point. So yes, we had guessed who did it, but only because we'd guessed every character. So we watched that. While we did that, I cut out game pieces. I'm gonna have to figure out which games they go to, but all of the game pieces. So these go to games that I had previously bought a while back. Here's what the pieces look like. While I was tutoring, I had a bunch of these. And they are by Literacy with the Littles. And here's what the little game boards look like. So this isn't short A, but if it was, then they would match, they would just copy the words, match the pictures, say them. You can roll dice to see what number. I mean, there are lots of different ways you could get the job done, but actually couldn't roll dice because there's 8. You could roll 2 dice. Anyway, what else? I'm gonna finish cutting those out at some point, but there are all the little game boards, there are blends, there are, help me, our control vowels, all kinds of things like that. So another thing I copied, and this one is School and the City. These are, they go all the way up through like some blends and things like that, but are actually glued sounds like these. And then I just copied them off on plain paper, laminated, and they can do, this is the one they can do, roll a die to see which number they get and then read the line across, and then they could compete against a friend, however they want to do that. So those are some things that I copied for some of my, more of my struggling students. And I'm gonna copy those at some point today. Probably I'll get time because I'll be there a long time. Anyway, these little bags are awesome. I ordered them on Amazon. I ordered just a batch of this size only. I really like these. They're heavy duty, and I wanna say, I don't remember how much I paid. It wasn't a ton though. Anyway, if you want this information, let me know. I'm gonna get going. It is already 6:31. We have a coffee group this morning that I've been invited to. The whole school's been invited to because I said I wanna come. So the junior high teachers get together in front of their classrooms, which are outside facing doors, and sit and drink their coffee on a Friday morning and heckle the children as they walk up. And I mean heckle with love, obviously, but I just think that's kind of funny. So I'm gonna go join them. But that starts in half an hour and I'm not even out the door yet. So I'm gonna go. I'll see you after school. Happy end of day Friday. We made it. We had actually a really good day today. I'm telling you what, having a good staff around you is 1000% of the way to be successful. And we had an amazing sub for my partner teacher this last 2 days, and what a difference. I mean, the kids were just, they didn't have the normal issues that you have sometimes when subs, because they don't know the kids. But this lady, bless her heart for coming in and helping our kids, she was formerly a teacher where she used to live, and so she's amazing. And I think we may have snagged her for a long-term sub for a job coming up here. So that would be great. I would love to work with her again. Anyway, today was really good. We had a good day. The energy is high because our fall festival is tonight. So we are just you know, feeling the excitement in the air, and that is good. I hope it's a good turnout. We're going to be there from 5 to 8 o'clock, and we need a good turnout. We need, you know, we need it to be successful, just because, you know, as a school community, you want everybody to show the support to your school. And of course the money, you know, would be very helpful. I said, this is how we get nice things. I told the kids that. They said, why does everything cost money? And I said, well, helps us pay for, you know, playground equipment and things like that. So anyway, I have a few things on my list of things to do. One of which is we cleaned the tables at the end of the day. We wiped them down. I'm going to go around and I'm going to do a new seating chart, I think, if I get time. One thing was the seating chart. The other thing is the jobs. We've had the same jobs up all year, and the kids are real crabby about that. But honestly, it's just not top of mind, not priority when so much else is going on and all the requirements and all the crazy, and it's just a lot. So anyway, I am going to probably change the jobs and do a new seating chart. That in and of itself takes like a degree in physics and chemistry and psychology. So I have the psychology degree. I'm a little lacking in the other, so we'll see. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to help me grow my channel, and tune back in again next week where we'll do it all over again. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.